This is a Texan Live audio test. Live from Brenham, Texas. Game time is set for 2 p.m. Lake Travis Cavaliers. This is a Texan Live audio test. Lake Travis Cavaliers taking on the Westfield Mustangs live at 2 p.m. Live from Brenham, Texas. This is a Texan Live audio test.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cub Stadium, the home of the Burnham Cubs. First for today's Class 6A Division II, Region 2 Area Round playoff game. This afternoon, the Cavaliers of Lake Travis High School will face the Mustangs of Westfield High School. Lake Travis represents District 14. They have a season record of 11-0. Last week, they defeated Pflugerville in the by-district round 48-0. Westfield represents District 15. They are 10-1 on the season. Last weekend, the by-district round, they defeated Kingwood 35-14. This football game between Lake Travis and Westfield is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the University Interscholastic League. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. We ask that as a spectator you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not for any of your actions cause them to doubt the value of athletics. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. We also ask that you show your appreciation for the students who will be taking part indirectly in tonight's game, the cheerleaders, the band, the drill teams, and the students who have supported their teams at home and away. These young people play an integral part in their team's success. The officials for this game have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike those of players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you as students, parents, and citizens to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials that you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. This means that you as a fan should not criticize the players on either team, should not boo the officials, should not have alcoholic beverages on public school grounds since it's a violation of state law, should cheer for your team, and should show respect for injured players on both teams. Thank you. As a gesture of goodwill and good sportsmanship, students from both schools will meet at the midfield to exchange gifts. this time, would you please rise as the Lake Travis High School Band presents their school song. And would you please remain standing as the Westfield High School Band presents their school song. The officials for today's game are from the Fort Worth Football Officials Association. The back judge is James Wilcox. The line judge is James Rogers. The head linesman is Charles Bourne. The umpire is Chris Glover. And the referee is Dr. Timothy Davis. The captains are meeting in midfield for the coin toss, representing the Cavaliers, number 13, Jaden Hutton, 34, Tevin Paul, number 8, Tanner Bush, and number 56, Jacob Gibbs. Representing the Mustangs, number 7, Dylan Sterling Cole, number 1, Tyree Cleveland, number 16, Christian Applewhite, and number 11, Ed Oliver.
Test. This is a Texan Live audio test. Lake Travis and Westfield coming up at 2 p.m. This is a Texan Live audio test.
The Mustangs won the toss and deferred to the second half. The Cavaliers have elected to receive. The Mustangs will kick and defend the north goal. And now would you please stand and gentlemen remove your head garments for the national anthem. Since the spirit of the national anthem is contained more in the words than in music, would you please join Westfield senior Destiny Starks as she sings the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars with a perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, that is the Star Spangled Banner, so you know what that means. It's game time. The playoffs are off and going, and welcome everybody into Texan Live's coverage of high school football. We are presented to you as always by TexanDrive.com, coming at you live from Brenham, Texas, in a UIL 6A Division II round matchup featuring the Westfield Mustangs and the Lake Travis Cavaliers. I'm Mark M. Johnson, alongside with me is Lou Rush, and our production engineer, Will Betts. And as always, an absolute pleasure bringing the game live here on TexanLive.com. If you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of our website for incredible highlight videos, archive games, upcoming events, and a whole lot more. You can like our Facebook page, Texan Live. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Texan_Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texan Live, as well. Game time about to get set as they prepare for kickoff. Lou, on paper, Lake Travis has all the star power in the world to get it done here, but you can't count out these feisty Westfield Mustangs.
Oh, not at all. You talk about Westfield and their defense in particular this season. One rushing touchdown allowed in 7 games out of 11. One passing touchdown, same amount of time. So they haven't given up more than 3 touchdowns in a game since the opening game of the season. So we're going to see if Lake Travis has that firepower you talked about to be able to score on this defense.
Incredibly windy conditions out here today. It was been so windy as that kick is back into the end zone. So they're going to start at the 25-yard line. We had a come up the stairs over here into the press box. The wind you can still clearly see blowing very heavily here. The kickers before the game kicking the ball, mainly practicing, trying to see what they can get a feel for, kicking it high, kicking it low, trying to find their little groove. And quite frankly, I'm not sure if they figured anything out in this gruesome wind. So here's the first play from scrimmage.
That's
Incomplete pass.
interesting that they came out with a empty backfield on the first play of the game here.
Pass from quarterback number 16, Charlie Brewer, who's intended for number 2, Kate Green.
Considering what you were just talking about, the windy conditions, they came out throwing against the wind.
We expected to see a lot of running as the quarterback is off and running. He's circling around the left side to about the 40-yard line.
Ball carries number 16, Charlie Brewer. He was chased out of bounds by number 8, Bryce Cook.
Charlie Brewer, the quarterback for the Cavaliers. Brewer set to throw, pass complete to the 40-yard line and out of bounds there. Brewer on the season 173 out of 249 for 2,289 yards. That's a 70% completion rate, 30 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Meanwhile, on the ground, he had 53 attempts for 389 yards and 5 touchdowns. Unbelievable numbers for this Cavalier quarterback.
Number 35, Santiago.
So after a 3-yard gain, this one goes to the right side. Doesn't get much on that one, though. Actually doesn't get anything. But it stays 3rd and 7 here, just underway. Not even a minute has gone by in this game. Blake Travis driving right now in the all whites. Westfield in their red tops and red bottoms. Trips left for the Cavs, taking himself the quarterback again, but he is tackled just shy of midfield and probably shy of the first down as well. 4th down coming up.
They're going to punt.
Number 16, Charlie Brewer.
So a good stand there by Westfield to start the game from the defensive side of the ball.
Definitely what the Mustangs coaching staff had in mind, to get them a stop early and try to get some firepower going against these very tough Blake Travis Cavaliers. Here's the punt from his own 35. The wind is not going to allow him to get very far on this one. It's going to go to about the 35 on the other side of the field. Not a bad punt considering the conditions that he is facing right now.
And that's something we saw them practicing during the game, or pre-game, was the line drive punt rather than getting the ball up into the wind, where we saw it a number of times get knocked straight down.
Well, whatever they had to do to get it going, hopefully they got some kind of idea of what to do, as they could have anticipated this. Westfield on the offensive side for the first time today. 10:21 remaining in the first quarter. Like I said, just underway here in Brenham. Here's a snap in the I formation. The handoff goes to the running back. He's actually going to be tripped up, trying to go to the left side around the 40-yard line, a pickup of about 3 yards.
Number 25, Austin Miller, made the tackle.
Daniel Young on the carry. Now backed up in the shotgun formation. One in motion to create a trips left. Handoff's going to go, and it's going to be fumbled, but the ball's going to go out of bounds near midfield.
Ball carries number 32, Daniel Young. He fumbled the ball.
Young once again with the carry. It will move the chains despite the fumble.
Yeah, that's been a bit of a problem for Westfield this season. 13 fumbles coming into the game, and that wasn't even a forced fumble. He just lost control, turning the corner.
And nobody was around him, so I don't know if the wind's getting to him or not. There's another handoff to the left side. One in motion, taking it to about the 40-yard line. Cleveland on the carry.
Number 1, Tyree Cleveland carried the ball. He's tackled by number 26, Michael Matt.
Don't see the wide receiver on this team carry the ball that often. Tyree is primarily their first target in the passing game.
Well, like you and I talked about, Lou, likely we'll see a lot of ground running here in this game due to the conditions. Handoff once again to the Cavalier running back, or excuse me, the Mustang running back. And Young's got another first down for the Mustangs.
Number 32, Daniel Young. Number 17, Aiden Estrada made the tackle.
8:45 and ticking here in the first quarter.
Ball's at the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Mustangs.
Young had 104 attempts this season for 802 yards and 8 touchdowns. Led all of Westfield on the ground. Looks like there was a jump on the line. Looks like it might go against the Cavs.
Then the illegal procedure.
No, it goes against the Mustangs.
5-yard penalty.
So we'll back up this 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line to the 43-yard line. It'll be 1st and 15 there.
Yeah, we talked about Brewer just for a second there with his interception to touchdown ratio. Westfield just as good, 27 TDs for Sterling Cole against 3 interceptions.
Sterling Cole looking to throw this time. He's going to go downfield. He's got one wide open, and that is going to open up the scoring here in Brenham. Striking first the Westfield Mustangs, Josh LeBlanc with a touchdown reception.
Joshua LeBlanc for a touchdown.
You talk about a guy getting behind the defense, and this is a guy who averages 20 yards a catch.
So here's the point after attempt to try to make it 7-0, and he's got the win in his favor, and he converts it up and through. 7:57 remaining in the first quarter. And Westfield strikes first, and they take a 7-0 lead. We'll be right back on TexanLive.com.
With 7 minutes and 57 seconds left in the first quarter, towards the Mustangs 7, Cavaliers 0.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
So back here in Brenham, where the Spring Westfield has just scored on Lake Travis to take a 7-0 lead here in the first quarter. And that kickoff sails into the end zone. And the Cavaliers will start at their own 25 on their second drive of the game.
Be interesting to see what a kickoff's going to look like on the other side of the field. That one go to the back of the end zone.
I have a feeling we're going to see some line drive kickoffs going the other direction.
Yeah, no doubt.
Well, Westfield won the toss and deferred the kick, and Lake Travis decided to go against the wind here in the first quarter.
Make it harder on themselves to start off with, so they have a stronger end, I'm sure. Handoff this time. Goes up the middle, good for maybe a yard or two.
Number 35, Santiago Villegas carries the ball. Number 46,
Villegas with the carry. Picks up 3, so it'll be 2nd and 7 from their own 28-yard line. Lake Travis looking to throw. Going to the right side, now going outside. That pass was completed and forced out of bounds on the far side. Cade Brewer with the reception.
Pass from Charlie Brewer, completion number 10, Cade Brewer, number 21, Gordon Warren, and number 9, T.S. McGee made the tackle.
Chains will move so that pick up a first down. You saw that a couple times in the last drive when unable to convert anything on that one. This is about where they had to punt away last time. Quarterback keeping himself. Take it about 5 yards up to his own 40-yard line.
Charlie Brewer carried the ball. He was tackled by 46, Malcolm Willis.
Three wide receiver set. Brewer's going to keep it himself again off the fake handoff. He's got some speed to the far, or to the near side on the left. Takes it to about the 45-yard line. Good for another first down for the Cavaliers.
45-yard line.
Well, since Abe Willows went down for Lake Travis a couple games ago, Santiago Villegas and Charlie Brewer have really stepped up the ground game to fill in that void. Willows had 756 yards on the ground and 12 touchdowns before he went down.
It's a tough loss. Well, a new fresh set of downs for Lake Travis. They're going to run a trips right. Rolling out to the right side and throwing it to the far side. Pass incompleted. Dropped about midfield by Mac Humble. It'll be second and 10. 6:42 remaining in the first quarter. Brewer in motion, and then he's going to quickly get the ball out to the right side, and that pass was on over to Robert Lee Reyes.
Number 23, Warren Dillon, made the tackle.
Jones on the tackle for Lake Travis. Or excuse me, Westfield. 3rd and 3 coming up now after the 7-yard pickup. Stepping back and now throwing a little short route across the field, and it's completed. Good for the first down and hit out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Mac Humble with the catch this time after dropping one previously. 6:05 remaining in the first quarter. Now Lake Travis putting on a little drive of their own, trying to respond to Westfield's touchdown. Handoff goes up the middle. It's going to be good for about 1.5 yards, 2 yards maybe.
Number 4, Malik Barkley carried the ball. Number 11, Ed Oliver, 99, Chandler Solber, and made the tackle. The game was enough. I'm sorry, the ball's on the 38.
Picked up only 1 on the play officially. 2nd and 9 coming up. 4 wide receivers set, looking to throw the ball. Now is in trouble. Will dive forward, manages to get away. Pick up some yards out of that as he dives forward. Brewer picks up about 2 on the play, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Wide receiver set. Green in motion. Brewer throwing it downfield. A lot of contact down there by the first down marker, but it will go down as an incomplete pass intended for Mac Humble.
Yeah, that was a play that turned out that everybody except the referees thought there was pass interference. You had the fans yelling, the coaches screaming, but no flags.
The incomplete pass brings up 4th and 7. They're going to go for it, and we see this a lot in high school football, especially in these windy conditions. Throwing it downfield, incomplete around the 24-yard line. Cade Green looked like was the intended target. A turnover on downs. Lake Travis will surrender the ball over to Westfield.
Well, you can just see from these passes, even the short ones, how difficult it is to control that ball and how it's just dying out there. And receivers, instead of having to the ball come to them, they're having to dive back towards the ball as it falls to the ground.
Well, I'm surprised we've seen as many passing plays from Lake Travis as we've seen. Nonetheless, Westfield taking over, the wind in their favor. Run to the left side by Kenneth Rose. He's going to be pushed back, but forward motion is going to give him about a yard on the play.
Number 3, Kenneth Rose carried the ball. Number 48, Corbin Pierce made the tackle.
Rose was second in rushing this season for the Mustangs. 96 attempts, 613 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Average a little over 6 yards a carry. Second and 9. 4.5 left in the first quarter. Here's the snap, looking downfield. He's got plenty of time to throw and launches it. Over by the 20-yard line, it's over the head, double coverage on the near side. And it'll go down as an incomplete pass, 3rd and 9 coming.
Yeah, not surprised to see Tyree Cleveland in double coverage. He's got 14 touchdowns, 905 yards on 42 catches already this season.
This Lake Travis side filled up pretty good. They are wanting a stop here for their Cavaliers. In trouble, and now going down, a sack. James Glom looked like he was the one that got on over to Sterling Cole to prevent anything from happening on 3rd and 9. It was a 70-yard loss, so a 4th and 16 coming up. So certainly going to have to punt it away here. So nothing doing there for the Westfield Mustangs. Now Lake Travis will get the ball back. And there's the punt. The wind in his favor. It's going to be taken about the 20-yard line to the left side, avoiding one tackle after a pretty good block, and not a bad return from Lake Travis's Cade Green.
Number 2, Cade Green returned the punt. Number 96, Azuka Manana made the tackle.
Well, that sack by Lake Travis, they came into the game 30 sacks in 11 games, add another one to that of Cole that forced that punt.
Westfield on their own 43-yard line will start their next drive, and taking it up the middle was the quarterback for the Cavaliers once again, Charlie Brewer.
Number 16, Charlie Brewer carried the ball. Number 15, Terry Johnson made the tackle.
Picks up the first down across midfield into Mustang territory at the 48-yard line. This time he's going to hand the ball off and taken down immediately
Number 35,
by Ed Oliver.
Villegas carried the ball. Number 11, Ed Oliver made the tackle.
So nothing doing there for Villegas. They didn't quite pick up the first down, excuse me, so it's 3rd and 1. Handoff to the right side. They do get the first down here, and staying on his feet across the 40-yard line to about the 39, Malik Barkley with the carry.
Number 4, Malik Barkley carried the ball. Number 23, Warren Dillon made the tackle.
Barkley gets the Cavaliers in a good position here in 1st and 10. The 39-yard line is a pass, and it's incomplete at the 35-yard line. It was intended for Humble.
Well, Lake Travis came into this game with a 70% completion rate through the air, and the Westfield defense, secondary in particular, 45% is what they allow in completions.
There's another fake handoff. Brewer's going to take it up himself.
Number 16, Charlie Brewer, carried the ball. He was tackled by
second
number
and
11
10.
at Auburn.
So a pickup of 3 makes it 3rd and 7, 1:45 and ticking remaining in this first quarter. One in motion. It's going to be a fake handoff. Brewer in trouble. Now he's going to throw it downfield. Triple coverage on the far side. Did he come away with that catch? He did.
Wow, talk about a catch. He just went up and got that ball that Brewer lofted up into the air.
One Brewer to another. Charlie over to Cade. And a first down at the 15-yard line for Lake Travis. Quick pass to the left side. It's completed and up to the 10-yard line and tackled by a host of Mustangs. A decent pickup for the Cavaliers.
Number 8, Bryce Cook, made the tackle.
Barkley inches him a little bit closer after that reception. So 3 wide receivers, 1 in motion. 2 in the backfield, and it's going to get the handoff to the left side, nearing the end zone, diving forward, breaking a couple of tackles, and into the end zone. A touchdown for Malik Barkley.
Well, you saw Lake Travis get it going that time, mixing up the runs and the passes well and connecting.
Two-point conversion attempt, throwing to the end zone, and they have it. So they get the touchdown, and they get the 2-point conversion. Lake Travis will take an 8-7 lead here in the early stages of this ball game. 53 seconds remain in the first quarter. We'll be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Now the Cavaliers 8, Mustangs 7.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Well, we're back here at Cub Stadium. Lake Travis just took the lead, 8-7 on a touchdown by Malik Barkley, completing a 8-play, 57-yard drive in 2 minutes and 25 seconds. So they made it look easy that time against the wind.
They moved the ball very well, using a couple of different combinations. And I guess the third time was a charm, because that third drive got them into the end zone. I think that's a Lake Travis that these fans are used to seeing all season long. Wind certainly taking a factor, as we keep mentioning. It is incredibly windy out here. You see the flags blowing.
Well, it took them nearly the entire quarter, but for the 12th straight game this season, Lake Travis has scored in the first quarter.
Impressive numbers, as always, from the Cavaliers.
Number 49, Cameron Dicker is kicking off. Number 1, Tyree Cleveland. Number 8, Bryce Cook. Number 10, Sean
Now we're going to see a kick going into the wind as they have to hold it. Likely a line drive kick we're going to see here, and that actually is really high in the air. 20-yard line is where they will take this one to the right side, avoiding a couple of tackles, staying on his feet, taking across the 30. Tyree Cleveland with the return for the Mustangs.
Number 1, Tyree Cleveland returned the kick.
He was waiting for it to come down, just kind of died in his arms. Kind of fooled him just a little bit.
We mentioned about Lake Travis scoring in every the first quarter of every game this season. They're only the third team to score on Westfield in the first quarter this season.
Cavaliers will get back to it. Now trailing 8-7. Mustangs, excuse me. So the Mustangs running a trips left. Looking downfield and now taking it himself. Tackle from behind across the 40-yard line near the first down marker. It's going to be about a yard shy, but Sterling Cole put him in a pretty good position there. Time ticking down here in this first quarter, now 22 seconds.
Yeah, that trips to the left helped open up that space for Cole on that run play.
Not going to get very far on this one as he tries to get closer to the first down marker, but he's not going to get there. That might do it for the first quarter. 3 seconds remaining. And it does. End of the first quarter comes to a close. Lake Travis with an 8-7 lead over Westfield. You are listening and watching TexanLive.com.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Well, we talked about the wind at the beginning of the game. And the flag's on top of the goalpost still straight out. Instead of a gust of about 20 miles an hour, it looks like we got a steady wind of 20 miles an hour.
It is indeed steady here. So it's an 8-7 Cavaliers lead on the Mustangs. It's a 3rd and 1 and trying to get a yard for the second time. After gaining 9 on the first play, here go the Mustangs. The pistol formation. They're going to hand the ball off. Manages to avoid a couple of tackles, got the first down, a lot more. Tackled out of bounds about the 36-yard line was Daniel Young. Great pickup for the Mustangs.
Yeah, he's a beast of a player. Think about it, 5'11", 205, and he just ran over people coming down the sideline.
Averaged nearly 8 yards a carry this season. From the 37-yard line, tackled in the backfield and going down for a big loss.
Number 1, Tyree Cleveland carried the ball. He was tackled in the backfield by number 17, Aiden Estrada.
Aiden Estrada is the one it looks like he got back there. He made sure Cleveland didn't get very far.
Yeah, he broke that play up, came straight through the line as Cleveland got the handoff coming across the line from Cole.
Surprisingly, only a 2-yard loss, so 2nd and 12 coming up. In the pistol once again to the right side. Breaks one tackle but cannot break another one.
Number 32, Daniel Young, off there.
Young once again with the carry.
Looked like Tanner Bush had the tackle there for Lake Travis. He came into the game with 20 solos and 3 for losses.
Another loss takes it up to 3rd and 13. Second quarter just underway here in Brenham, Texas. Pistol and whistles are blown. Dead. Stopping the play dead.
penalty is a dead ball illegal procedure.
As a false start is going to go against the Mustangs, so they're going to back them up even further to the 45-yard line now. It's going to be 3rd and 18 when they get back from the huddle.
And this time they're going against the wind, so that makes it a little more tougher. 3rd and 18 against the wind.
Just over 2 minutes played in this second quarter. Another whistle.
Looks like another false start.
Timeout.
Oh, a timeout is going to be taken.
Yeah, I saw the players jump there and thought another false start. Didn't see the timeout.
So we'll take another quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
Hey, it's Bert.
And Jamie. During our summer clearance event, we need to move our 2015s.
And you can count on a big selection.
A team dedicated to treating you better and low prices.
Like new Sierra Cruise discounted $12,400. That's right, folks. That's over 31%. And we have hundreds to choose from. Or a new Acadia for $299 a month.
Thanks for making us one of the fastest growing dealerships in the nation.
Texan Buick GMC, located Highway 59 in Will Clayton. Or shop 24/7. TexanDrive.com. We treat you better.
And be sure to tune in to the Fox Sports Southwest Friday nights from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Mann as they take you around the city with all of the week's football action. The Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive from 11 to midnight Friday nights only on Fox Sports Southwest. Well, 9:51 remaining here in the second quarter. It's an 8-7 lead still for the Cavaliers over the Mustangs. And Westfield facing a 3rd and 18. 45-yard line. Now backing up into what looks like a prevent defense. It's going to be a short screen, and then pass is probably going to be incomplete as it comes loose. Intended for Young, but he's going to be unable to come up with it. Hot on his trail to make sure he didn't get anywhere, though, was the Cavalier defense. So 4th and 18 coming up.
So Gavin Doe coming out to punt for Westside, averaging 32 yards a kick. We'll see what he can do here against the wind.
Westfield looked like they were putting together a promising drive there. That is going to go straight in the air. Luckily for Westfield, it takes a bit of a Mustang bounce and goes back to the 32-yard line. Looks like they were spot that, but surprised he kicked it so high. .41 remaining in the second quarter. Lake Travis taking over with their 8-7 lead. Here's the snap. And going forward, and actually looked like his body couldn't catch up to his mind there as he was kind of losing his balance. It's up only about a yard on the play.
The invisible wind giving him a push there.
Yeah. The 2nd and 9. Brewer looking downfield. He's going to decide to run it, and he's kind of loses his footing, and as he falls forward, he may have actually lost a yard on that play.
Number 16, Charlie Brewer carries the ball.
We'll go back to 3rd and 10. It looked like both at least that particular play, he wanted to throw downfield, and coverage was good from Westfield, and he just was forced to run that one.
Here's the snap. Brewer looking downfield, going to the right side, and he's going to run it once again. He's across the 40 and will dive forward and get the first down on 3rd and 10. The only one downfield was Barkley.
The game moving up for a first down.
He'd rather just keep it himself, pick up the first down, and he does so here.
Stretch the 43-yard line.
Up to the 43-yard line. Fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Brewer in the pocket, will throw short. Diving forward and making the catch at the 49-yard line was Cade Green. Now they're running a bit of a hurry-up offense. Trips right is what they're set up in this formation. One in the backfield with Brewer. 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4. It's going to be a short pass slant to the right side. Managed to avoid a tackle, tripped up, stays on his feet, gets a few more yards, picks up the first down. Villegas with the reception.
Number 5, Jeremy Edwards made the tackle.
And Evans couldn't believe that he would get that far after that trip up there. Villegas taking it once again to the right side.
Number 35, Santiago Villegas carried the ball. Number 11, Ed Oliver made
Might have
the
picked up
tackle.
a couple on the play. He does. 2nd and 8. 7:30 remaining in the first half. Lake Travis with the wind in their favor this time. Brewer with a short pass, and he is hit hard. Ball comes loose, but they're going to rule that he did not have possession of the ball before he was nailed, and he is going to stay down for the time being.
Yeah, he took one heck of a hit just as he caught the ball coming across the middle.
Number 3, Matt Humble is incomplete. Number 5, Jeremy Edwards is defending. There is an official's timeout on the field for an injury.
So we'll be right back as we take an injury timeout. 7:14 remaining in the second quarter. It's an 8-7 lead for the Cavaliers over the Mustangs. You're listening and watching TexanLive.com.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer Will Betts. It's an 8-7 game. Cavaliers on top of the Mustangs. They face a 3rd and 8 after the incomplete pass. It was no ordinary incomplete pass.
Now Jeremy Edwards, the strong safety for Westfield, delivered that blow to Mac Humble. Both of them got up though and left the field under their own power.
There's a timeout.
That's
on
what
the
you always
field
like to
called by
see.
the Cavaliers.
There is another timeout down on the field, so we'll take another quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Back from that timeout. Still 7:14 left in this first quarter, or first half rather. A 4 wide receiver set for Lake Travis with one in the backfield. Brewer in the shotgun, ready to take. He's at midfield, looking to throw. Does to the right side, and that pass is complete. Taking a couple of spins to the 30-yard line. Cade Green with another reception.
Complete. Number 2, Cade Green. Number 23, Juan Dillon made the
That'll
tackle.
move the chains again for Lake
Ball is
Travis.
at the 28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was interesting that Mac Humble came across
There is an
and looked
official
like they were going to
timeout
throw to
on the
him.
field.
and then Humble followed him, and Cade Green followed him, and they hit Green.
Pretty good play there from Lake Travis. And now they're in pretty good position to put some more points up on the board.
And just as Coach Carter said before the game, they're looking to control the clock as well because of the wind conditions and not give Sterling Cole a chance to put points up the board for Westfield.
Under 7 minutes remaining now. On the 28-yard line, a low snap. Brewer has to pick it up off the ground. He's going to throw downfield, and that pass is caught. Unbelievable. It was thrown underneath. And going down to pick that one and scoop it up was Cade Green. What a catch.
The first and goal from the 1. There is a timeout called by the Mustangs.
So there is another timeout down on the field.
Well, that ball just kind of floated towards Green there. And it looked like the defender might have a chance as well, but he wasn't looking for the ball simultaneously as Green changed his direction and dove for it and came away with the reception at the goal line.
We'll step out again with 6:29 left in this first half. You're listening and watching TexanLive.com.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry.
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. Because DQ has something for everybody. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
6:29 still remaining in the first half. Threatening to score here from the 1-yard line. First and goal is Lake Travis. Line up in a goal line formation. Brewer up the middle himself, and he is in the end zone for the touchdown. That actually was not Brewer, that was Snowden. So Josiah Snowden comes into the game. And he makes this a 7-point game.
Yeah, for Snowden, that's his 4th rushing touchdown. He's the backup quarterback to Charlie Brewer. He's the 6'3", 195-pound senior.
Now just deciding to kick it since they got the wind in their favor this time. Here is the kick. It is up, and it is good. 6:25 remaining. It is now a 15-7 lead for the Cavaliers over the Mustangs. You're listening to TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique, featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Well, that scoring drive for Lake Travis, 10 plays, 68 yards, 3:16 off the clock. And for Lake Travis, it means that the streak continues for the second quarter as well. 12 straight games now where they've scored in both the first quarter and the second quarter. Coming into the game, they had 427 points on the season in the first half alone.
Always impressive numbers, my goodness. We're going to see the stronger and stronger teams as the playoffs continue. They're only in the area round of these playoffs. Here's the kick, and that's going to go to the back. Cleveland. It'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Ball first and 10 from the 25-yard line.
Well, fans, make sure to log on to TexanLive.com each and every week to vote for the Cavender's Player of the Week. Then tune in every Friday night into the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive to see who Courtney Madden showcases as the Cavender's Player of the Week on Fox Sports Southwest.
So it'll be interesting to see what we get from Westfield on this drive, whether we see some more of the short passing or more of Daniel Young out of the backfield.
Westfield find themselves trailing in this game. They are the only team to have defeated Manville this season.
Looks like they're going to re-kick this ball.
Last week, of course, Westfield defeating the Kingwood Mustangs over at Turner Stadium 35-14.
There was a penalty on the kick. The enforcement of the penalty, the Mustangs chose to kick ball.
Westfield has also defeated Powerhouse and North Shore this season. Slouch are these Mustangs. I'm sure there's still a lot of fight left in them.
So a penalty was called against Lake Travis, and the Westfield starts at their own 30.
Run to the right side. Young's going to be taken down by a host of Cavaliers. Really pushed back. Forward progress will maybe give him a yard on the play, though.
Daniel Young carried the ball. Number 25, Austin Giller, and number 9, Patrick Medina made the tackle.
Austin Hiller, number 25 for Lake Travis, led that play, leads the team with 80 tackles this season.
Did manage to pick up 2 on the play. Young taking it again across the 35, wrapped up and taken down. Looks like Badcoin might have been the one to take him down.
Number 32, Daniel Young carried the ball. He got out to the 36-yard line.
So facing a third down now. Third about 4 yards. There's a little play action. Looking downfield, now heaving it forward, and that pass, is it caught? Yes, it is. Tyree Cleveland on the far side makes the catch. Impressive at that, and that will move it all the way up to the 41-yard line in Lake Travis territory. Well, the Mustangs needed that.
He went up and caught that ball in double coverage again.
Perfect throw. And Sterling Cole set up in the shotgun. Trying to see if he can recreate that magic. He's going to take it himself off after the fake handoff to the right side and get across the 42, about the 41-yard line. Maybe got a yard on play.
There's a flag on the play.
Well, we talked about the accurate arm of Cole earlier. He's only thrown 3 interceptions this season. So not surprising that he could hit Cleveland in double coverage.
Was an impressive throw at that. There's a personal foul, a face mask that went against Lake Travis, so they'll move the ball of 15 yards to the 24-yard line. Still in Cavalier territory. Westfield in the best position they've been in since before they scored. Cavaliers will take a timeout, and we will take a timeout and be right back. A 15-7 lead for Lake Travis You're watching TexanLive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and
back here at
fixtures,
Cubs
lights
Stadium
and locks,
in Brenham,
even
Texas.
outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Here at the new fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 for Westfield. A handoff. Looks like it went to Young, and he will not get very far on this one.
Number 32, Daniel
May have
Young,
lost a
turns the
yard on
ball
the
and
play.
is tackled by number 9, Patrick Medina.
So after the loss, it'll make it 2nd and 11, 3:40 and ticking remaining in the first half. One in motion. They're going to hand the ball off to Young again. He's taken out in the backfield. Maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 32, Daniel Young.
Austin Hiller again in there on the tackle for Lake Travis.
Coming up. Under 3 minutes remaining in the game. Now 2:45 and ticking. Here's the snap looking downfield. And he's not going to get very far. Sacked in the backfield.
Quarterback number 7, Billy Cole, was sacked on the play by number 7, who is not on our roster.
They came with the blitz that time, and he came free, straight for a beeline actually for Cole as he rolled out. Not sure who the player is, not on the roster that we were given before game time.
Not on the roster of the PA announcer either. The mystery man gets a sack. So 4th down coming up. 4th and long. Having to throw it long. There they go, and that pass is incomplete. A turnover on downs for Westfield after they had a promising drive going for them at the 24-yard line at 1st and 10. Unable to do anything but go backwards.
That was a 4th down.
Well, that's the second drive now where the Lake Travis defense has really stepped up at the opportune moment to squelch a promising drive by Westfield.
So number 7 is Aiden Estrada for the Cavaliers.
So Brewer and his offense back out on the field for Lake Travis. They got a minute and 47 to see if they can go to the length of the field and get some kind of points on the board. Here's a short pass to the right side, tackled by a host of Mustangs.
Charlie Brewer's pass is complete to number 2, Cade Green. Number 31, Christopher Rodriguez.
With the reception. Called his name quite a bit today. 3 wide receivers set. A lot of guys in the line trying to protect Brewer. He rolls out and tries to find over there on the far side. Green once again, this time incomplete.
Number 2, Kate Green, is incomplete. Number 8, Bryce Cook, was defending.
Well, we're told that Aiden Estrada, who was originally listed as number 17, is number 7 for today. He's a linebacker for Lake Travis. Got that 5-yard sack that, for all intents and purposes, ended the drive for Westfield.
So the mystery man has been identified. Facing a 3rd and 11 is Lake Travis. They're going to throw a short pass through the hands of the intended target.
Charlie Brewer's pass was intended for number 4, Malik Barkley, is incomplete.
Yeah, that was Malik
Number
Barkley,
15, Terry Johnson, was
who
defending.
actually almost ended up in the hands of one of the Mustangs. Luckily for them, it's an incomplete pass, so they're going to bring the punt team on
29-yard line.
4th and 11, a 3 and out, a rare one from Lake Travis, as they will give the ball back to the Mustangs with 1:07 left in the first half.
Hudson Fife is the punter for Lake Travis. Stands at his 15.
Punting it away. It'll bounce at the 40-yard line. Now bounce back a little bit. It'll actually kick off of some players. I don't think the referee saw that, though. Not that it matters. It's only a yard or two difference if anything happened.
At the 27-yard line.
Yeah, they'll spot the ball about the 27-yard line. 55 seconds on that clock.
Well, that ball bounced at the 40, like you said, off the foot of Hudson Fife, and then it rolled all the way to the 29.
Getting a bit of a cavalier bounce there. The Mustangs going against the wind. They've had trouble going against the wind today. Here's the snap, now looking downfield. Stepping up into the pocket, now taking it himself. He'll be tackled around the 35-yard line. So Sterling Cole once again running on first down. Clock ticking. Under 30 seconds now. Trying to throw it again is Sterling Cole. He does. Incomplete pass all over the coverage on that one, as Allie Waters was the intended target. Walters, excuse me.
The pass from Dylan 34 was intended for number 2, Ollie Walters is incomplete. Number 25, Austin Hiller, is defending.
Austin Hiller was on the coverage for the Cavaliers. Stops the clock at 22 seconds. A 3rd and 4 now coming for the Mustangs. Only 3 wide receivers. He'll opt to run the ball. A first down as he tucks his head and kind of leans forward. Kenneth Rose on the carry. Picks up the first down to the 46-yard line. Still in their own territory, though.
Number 3, Kenneth Rose.
A big carry for the Mustangs right there from Rose. They needed that first down to maintain possession and not give it back to Lake Travis with possibly really good field position.
They're going to have to hurry, though. 9 seconds and ticking. They might just heave it forward as the Cavaliers bounce back. Here is the heave. It's going to go to their main man, and it's going to be batted out of bounds. Incomplete pass. Once again intended for Cleveland. That'll bring us to the end of the first half. Lake Travis with a 15-7 lead over Westfield, headed to the locker rooms. Halftime presented by Panera Bread. We'll see you for the second half here on TexanLive.com.
At Panera, we decided a long time ago to avoid the easy road and switch to antibiotic-free chicken. That decision set a lot of things in motion. So now it's not just chickens raised this way. It's more ingredients you can trust. Which has taught us a lesson. Sometimes what you think is the harder.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas, and only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Welcome to the field from the far side, the grand champion Sweethearts from Central Texas, the Lake Travis High School Cavalettes. Cavalette officers are Junior Lieutenant Sarah Clemens, Senior Lieutenant Lindy Foster, Junior Lieutenant Jessica Jafrida, Junior Lieutenant Hannah Crone, Senior Lieutenant Sydney Denisio, Senior First Lieutenant Caroline Charlet, and in the center, Captain Emily Pestelman. The Cavalettes would like to thank their royal sponsors: Bush Renegade Shulton PC, Coachworks Car Wash, Daily Juice, Heritage Construction and Roofing, Hill Country Galleria, Party Couture, Security State Bank and Trust, Tab Technologies, The Lee Kitchen and Tavern, and UPS Lakeway. traditional high kick to The Horse, played by the Lake Travis Cavalier Band. Gentlemen, please welcome to the field the award-winning Lake Travis High School Cavalier Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of senior drum majors Jordan Coos and Daniel Hellrum, and sophomore drum major Johanna Macklin. The band is under the direction of Richard Hicks, Taylor Trevino, Robert Fish, Chris Faries, and Whitney Stone. This afternoon, the Cavalier Band will be performing a crowd favorite, YMCA. So Cavalier fans, join in. your feet as the Cavalier Band marches off lane to the Cavalier Fight Song. Performing Arts would like to thank Lake Travis AC and Heating and Barrett Psychiatry for being their halftime sponsors. Lake Travis Independent School District Superintendent is Dr. Brad Lancaster. Deputy Superintendent is Mary Patton. Director of Fine Arts is Charles Aguion. Lake Travis High School Principal is Kimberly Brent. We would like to thank our fans for their continued support of our district fine arts program. And go Cavs!
Ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 35 years of excellence and tradition, please welcome for your halftime entertainment the award-winning 2015-2016 Westfield High School Laureates. Laureate dance officers are Lieutenant Chelsea Curry, Lieutenant Destiny Morris, Lieutenant Colonel Jada Davis, Colonel Shamaria Wilson. Social officers for the Laureates are Historian Cecilia Garcia, Vice President Brianna Raspberry, and President Christian Body. The Laureates will now perform a spectacular stringer jazz routine 2, Counting Stars. direction of Mr. Roland Latson and Assistant Director Ms. Brittany Freeman. And now, under the field direction of drum majors Sidney Blackburn and Jonathan Alvarez, the Westfield High School Big Red Band. This afternoon, the Big Red Band sends its sympathy out to all of those affected by the terrorist acts in Paris on November 13th. Here's a selection from our 2015 competition show entitled, I Am Reborn. La Paix pour Paris, or Peace for Paris. assistants from Kyle Marks, Greg Reinhardt, Tom Harrington, Austin De La Rua, Miles Giller, Tyler Hardy, Chrissy Legay, Dawson Marroquin, Ryan Rambush, Danny Vila, and Greg Walker. The principal of Westfield High School is Mr. Alonzo Reynolds III. The director of the Performing and Visual Arts of the Praying Independent School District is Mr. Joe Clark, and the superintendent of schools is Dr. Rodney Watson. Go Mustangs!
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Second half about to get started here in Brenham, Texas. The Mustangs and the Cavaliers with Lake Travis leading Westfield 15-7. I'm Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer Will Betts. Quite a first half we saw, and I think lots of people weren't giving Westfield much of a chance in this game despite the amount of teams that they beat with respectable records and respectable programs. And they have held their own here against Lake Travis, Lou.
Yeah, they've held their own against the Cavaliers. In fact, if you look at time of possession, Westfield has the edge just barely, 12 minutes and 43 seconds time of possession for Westfield, 11-17 for Lake Travis, but it's on the scoreboard where it counts, and Lake Travis is up 15-7.
And a lot of times Lake Travis inside the territory of Westfield could not convert on a fourth down. And just the wind probably playing a big factor. I mean, as we just kept going on about the wind being such a factor in this game, we imagine it's affecting the players in some capacity out there, and it definitely looked like it was affecting Westfield's throwing game, which I'm actually surprised both teams have thrown as much as they have in this game.
I agree with that, absolutely. Lake Travis, by my numbers, has thrown 18 times in the first half. And we thought we'd see more of a run game from both, and especially from Westfield, who has Daniel Young, who for all intents and purposes, along with Kenneth Rose, did some damage early.
Well, there's the kickoff to start off this second half. It's going to the back of the end zone over the head of Tyree Cleveland once again, and they'll start out the 25-yard line.
That kick actually exceeded the back of the end zone.
You won't see that on the other side, though. When helping him out there. Mustangs jumped off to an early 7-0 lead after a touchdown pass from Sterling Cole over to Cleveland. And that now has been 15 unanswered points for Westfield. That is where we stand right now. Westfield does get the ball to start off this second half. Let's see what they can do. Running a rare I formation with one in motion. Handoff looks like it's going to go to Young. Start off the second half.
Number 32, Daniel Young, carried the ball. Number 48, Corbin
May have picked up a yard on the play. Here's a snap on 2nd and 9. Quick pass out to Cleveland. He gets around the pile and he spins around after the tackle near the 35-yard line. Good for a first down.
Yeah, Cleveland, one of those guys that Westfield really needs to get into the offense. They threw at him quite a bit there in the first half, but really didn't come up with a lot of receptions. He's a guy that 14 touchdowns this season, 42 catches, so he's a big part of that offense.
Well, I was mistaken, so was the scoreboard. It's going to be 3rd and 2. He's just shy of getting the first down marker. Play clock down to 5. Here's the snap from the I formation. Flags go up, stopping this play dead. This false start will go against Westfield. So a 3rd and 2 will turn into a 3rd and 7.
5-yard penalty, backs it up to the
Yeah, we've seen those false starts on Westfield at some very inopportune times. This being another one of them, turning a short yardage play into
3rd and 7 for the Mustangs.
3rd and long.
Penalties always play a big factor in any football game at any level. In high school, you see it a little more often, and in this game, it's come back and hurt Westfield a couple of different times. Nonetheless, they still have the ball. 3rd and 7. Another flag goes up before that play. And it's going to be another false start, it looks like. Nope. Timeout.
On the field called by the Mustangs.
So already a quick timeout called by the Mustangs. So we will take a quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. Everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night, we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Well, the Houston High School playoffs continue next week on TexanLive.com. Get your tickets to the state championships held at NRG Stadium in Houston by following the UIL link on TexanLive.com. Then follow your team on the road to state at the home for Houston High School sports, TexanLive.com. Back from that timeout. Westfield wanted to make sure that they get this third down correct. They've got 7 yards to get the first down. There's a lob, and that pass is complete. Immediately hit, though. It's going to be close to the first down. It looks like they're marking it at the first, across the first down marker, and yes, they will move the chains. First down for Westfield.
Austin Hiller delivered a pop, though, to that guy.
Ball's at the 37-yard line, 1st and 10 for the
Yeah, like Kenneth Rose, the one that made the reception. Nonetheless, he's got his team a first down. So from the 37-yard line, their first play goes to Young. He'll pick up about 3 yards on the play.
Number 32, Daniel Young, carries the ball. Number 34, Devin Paul, and number 9, Patrick Medina combined for the stop.
2nd and 7. Just about a minute and a half gone by in the second half. Yet another flag goes up, and it's going to be a false start against Westfield again.
Well, Hiller came up that time, and I think that's what distracted the lineman there. He came up in a set to blitz, and they had two blockers set up on him, and one of them jumped.
That'll back him up 5 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 12. Their own 35-yard line is Westfield. Here's the snap, fake handoff, and now the throw to the right side, completes. Near the first down, it looks like he may have gotten that. What a play there from Sean Lewis, the junior wide receiver, to get out there and get the first down near midfield.
The gain is out to the 48-yard line, good enough for another first down for the Mustangs.
Oh, Sterling Cole getting it done through the air. They get up to the 48-yard line in their own territory now. A little over 2 minutes gone by in the third quarter. It's going to go to Young, to the outside. He's going to actually lose yardage on this one. Well, he stays on his feet, unbelievable. And gets forward to about the 45-yard line now into Lake Travis territory.
Yeah, that's what happens when you keep your legs moving and your balance, because it looked like Lake Travis had him for the loss. Somehow he got away and turned it into a productive run.
Manages to get 5 yards when we thought he was going to lose 2 or 3. So it'll make it 2nd and 5 now at the 47-yard line in Cavalier territory. Here's a handoff. It's going to go to the left side, and losing his footing and falling under his own power is Young.
He tripped up at the 45-yard line. It's 3rd and 3.
Picks up a couple on the play. Well, it's still pretty steady here. Third and 3 coming up for Westfield. Looks like they're going to go to the air, but he's going to be sacked in the backfield as a flag goes up after the play was over.
Dylan Sterling-Cole was sacked on the play by number 32, Garrett Womack. There is a flag on the play.
Garrett Womack with that sack, and we'll see if it stands here.
And there's a face mask against the Cavaliers.
So personal foul, perhaps taunting, or unsportsmanlike conduct is going to give them an automatic first down, and that is a tough break for Lake Travis as they had him stopped. That'll move the ball up to the 30-yard line now.
talk about some strength. Womack stands 6'2", 203, and he literally threw Cole to the ground one-handed.
Yeah, Sterling Cole. Looked like for a moment he might have gotten away from that, but he, yeah, like you said, just thrown down. In the pistol formation, Sterling Cole hands the ball off. On 1st and 10, about a 2-yard pickup.
Number 3, Kenneth Rose carried the ball. Number 7, Aiden.
Kenneth Rose on the carry that time. Seven and a half remaining in the 3rd quarter. Cleveland in motion. In trouble again. Sterling Cole goes to the right side, throws, and that pass is complete. And that's going to be down at the 18-yard line. A 1st down for Westfield.
Yeah, Corbin Pierce nearly had Cole, but he stepped out of the tackle and found the receiver, LeBlanc, on the far side.
What a way for Westfield to get things going here in the 2nd half. They are now down to the 18-yard line, and a fresh set of downs in the red zone. Taking it himself to the right side, getting a couple of stiff arms, and it looked like the ball may have come loose for a moment, but if it did, it was out of bounds anyway. So Sterling Cole gets to the outside, picks up some positive yards.
To the 17-yard line. It's 2nd and 9.
Actually, he only picked up a yard. So spotted back a little further back than I saw up here in the booth. It's going to be 2nd and 9, 6.5 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Handoff. Push back, forward motion will probably get Young a little closer though. Young taking a majority of the carries today for Westfield, as he has done all season long.
Big 3rd down play right here for both sides. Westfield trailing 15-7.
They need 9 yards. Looking to throw the ball. In trouble. Now he'll fire towards the end zone, going up for it, and that will come loose. Double covered on the far side. And it looks like he had his leg stepped on the far side. Was Cleveland covered by, it looked like Badcoin.
I thought he was about to pull down another amazing reception there.
I did too.
He had it for a second. Reminiscent of some of the catches you see from players like DeAndre Hopkins and A.J. Green in the NFL.
Good examples. So an injury timeout we will take and be right back with a 15-7 lead for Lake Travis over Westfield. You're listening to TexanLive.com.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
Have you been to TexanLive.com? If not, I'm here to tell you that TexanLive.com is the new home for high school sports. Check us out at TexanLive.com.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com 5:42 remaining in this 3rd quarter. It is a 4th and 9 coming up for Westfield after they attempted to go to the end zone just now to their main man, Tyree Cleveland. And Cleveland looked like his leg was stepped on, so he'll take a breather real quick. as they assess him.
Nearly 7 minutes off the clock so far for this Westfield first series of the second half.
4th down coming. The pass is completed to Young. He knows he needs 9 yards. He's going to try to get there, and he gets pretty close, but it looks like he's going to be about a yard shy. They got so close, but they are unable to convert on 4th and 9. They picked up 8. So they're going to turn the ball over to Lake Travis now.
Not enough for first down. So the Cavaliers will take over 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Young did everything he could to try to get that first down. In the end, the pile of Lake Travis defenders stopped anything from happening there.
Well, you saw how good their defense is on pursuit of the ball right there.
So they go on 1st down. They're going to run it to the right side and across the 15-yard line. Pretty decent pickup.
At
a 5-yard gain will make it 2nd and 5.
Number 11, Ed Oliver, is in on the tackle.
All alone in the backfield. Taking it up the middle is Brewer. Lake Travis wants a late hit on the quarterback, but I don't think they're going to get it as the clock keeps moving. They do get a fresh set of downs.
16 Charlie Brewer carried the ball. Number 16 Christian Applewhite made the tackle.
So Charlie Brewer getting it done on the ground. 4.5 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Now 1 in the backfield, but he'll go downfield and looking to run again, going to about the 25-yard line out of bounds.
Number 16 Charlie Brewer carried the ball.
I think he picked up maybe 2 on the play. Oh, they're going to spot this up a little bit further. They got all the way to the 23-yard line, so that'll make it a 5-yard gain. The 2nd and 5 coming for Lake Travis. A little bit of confusion in the backfield, and it's going to cost them a couple of yards.
Yeah, Brewer bobbled the snap a little bit there as he wanted to hand it to Malik Barkley, and not sure which one ended up with the ball, but Lake Travis hung on to it.
The Mustangs stop them on 2nd and 5, and now 3rd and 7. As Lake Travis sets up in a 4-man wide receiver set. Now launching the ball downfield. He had a man, but double coverage downfield. Far side, that pass is incomplete on 3rd and 7, going for it all there.
Yeah, Barkley might have had a step on him and their feet got tangled, and both the defender and Barkley went down that time.
Looked like that might have been Bryce Cook down there for the Mustangs on the coverage. Nonetheless, it brings up a 4th and 7 in the punt team. And here they are kicking from their own 15-yard line. Cleveland was calling for a fair catch. Now we'll just let it bounce.
We'll roll inside the 5.
Yeah, he and LeBlanc awfully close to each other, trying to return it.
Going to roll to the 1.
Wow, that's unbelievable. Rather than have it around the 20-yard line, that ball bounces all the way back. So that from his own 15-yard line, with the wind in his favor, Hudson Fife manages to kick it all the way down to the 1-yard line. I have not seen a longer punt this season than that. Granted, the wind was in favor.
Even a fair catch at the 15 would have been one heck of a punt there. And then to watch that ball just keep rolling as the wind blew it along.
So there's 3:06 remaining in the third quarter. Nobody has scored here in the second half. Westfield put together quite a nice drive last time, but it ended in a loss of downs inside the 20-yard line. In Lake Travis territory, here they go from their own 1-yard line. They're going to run it to try to get some breathing room. Young takes it out. Maybe a couple of yards he gets on the play.
Number 32, Daniel Young, carried the ball. He was tackled by number 6, Aaron Brown Nixon.
Trying to get out of their own end zone again. After the 2-yard pickup, they'll pick up a few more here.
Number 11, Ed Oliver carried the ball. Number 9, Patrick.
That was Oliver. I thought that was Oliver carrying the ball. Usually a defensive lineman just trying to bulge his way forward, get some yardage for them. So here's a 3rd and 5 with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Look into the air, the ball comes loose. It does look like Westfield retains possession.
It looked like Young had the ball.
Dylan Cole carried the ball. He was tackled by number 32, Garrett Womack. There was a fumble on those plays recovered by the Mustangs.
So Lake Travis will take a timeout down on the field. So we will take a timeout and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate, it's hassle-free. It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
America's best-selling brand now offers friends and neighbors pricing to everyone on all Ford vehicles, but only for a limited time at your participating Texas Ford dealer.
A 4th and 7 is what Westfield is facing, and I know it seems bad that they're backed up so far in their own territory, but I'm sure they would take that because they just fumbled the ball, but luckily recovered it. Otherwise, Lake Travis would have had it. Pretty good field territory.
Hudson Fife is not only the punter for Lake Travis, he's the punt returner, and he stands at the Westfield.
That punt is blocked to the back of the end zone. That will be a safety. So tack on 2 more points after the block punt for Westfield, and they increase this to a 2-score game. It's now a 17-7 lead.
With 1 minute and 45 seconds left in the third quarter, score is the Cavaliers 17 and Mustangs 7.
Well, they didn't have much breathing room there in the back of the end zone, and you know those are always dangerous. And the worst thing that could have happened happened.
Well, not only did Lake Travis get the 2 points on the safety, but they'll get the ball, and not off of a place kick, but off of a punt this time.
So everything going Lake Travis's way now. Those are the only 2 points scored here in the second half by either team. And there's only 1:45 left in the quarter.
I thought that was Austin Hiller that got the block, but I'm not sure that. And he's been everywhere today. Austin Hiller, coming into the game, had a block punt as well. So it's not unusual for him. Plus 3 interceptions, plus a touchdown return on an interception. Not a bad ball player.
And I'm sure this coaching staff wants to see him continue that success here in the playoffs. The Mustangs not looking too good for them right now. And that just makes that punt ever the more crucial. Here they go, a little bit of an onside kick here from the 20-yard line, and that's going to be gobbled up and taken down about the 38-yard line.
Number 10, Katy recovers the kick. Ball will be at the 37-yard line. First and 10 for Cavaliers.
So the other Brewer, Cade, this time, makes sure that he keeps possession of the ball. Doesn't let Lake Travis get it back. And now in fantastic field position at the 37-yard line is Lake Travis. Up the middle, taking it himself, the backup quarterback. Once again, that's Josiah Snowden.
You remember, Snowden scored the go-ahead touchdown in this ball game back in the first half.
Snowden will stay in at quarterback. He's got his team a first down. He's in the shotgun. With his tight end in motion, there is stoppage on the play. A false start's going to go against Lake Travis. So that'll momentarily stop their little momentum that they got going right now.
First and 15.
Well, Snowden has just as good a wheels as Charlie Brewer. Snowden came in with 30 rushes for 322 yards. Brewer 53 for 389. So they don't lose much either way.
First and 15, taking it himself. And we can expect that a lot if he's up there. They didn't pick up on it, though, as he gets to the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 10 or 11. Snowden still in there, takes the snap, will hand it off, and he is crushed. Ed Oliver, man who just ran that ball, you can see why, and that guy is a brick wall.
Ed Oliver, 6'2", 277 pounds. Brick wall,
yeah. Now facing a 3rd and 6, 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Snowden this time looking to throw, and a good coverage there. As Cade Green was the intended target.
The fans wanting a pass interference on that play. The defender had his arms actually wrapped around the legs of the receiver.
Looked like it was Kerry Johnson on the coverage. No call here. Bring up a 4th and 6, and it looks like they're going to attempt a field goal, and why not when you got the win in your favor. From the 29-yard line, almost a 40-yard kick is going to sail up and through. Lake Travis will tack on another 3 points and increase this lead to 20-7. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry.
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. Because DQ has something for everybody. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. 6 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cavaliers just kicked a 39-yard field goal, and they increased after the safety that they just got. Increased their lead to 20-7 now. They've only scored 5 points here in the second half.
That field goal for Cameron Dicker, the place kicker for Lake Travis, his 9th of the season. He had kicked a 44-yard earlier in the year, and so today he hits a 39. Not bad when you talk about consistency and from distance.
Absolutely. So here's the kickoff with only 5 seconds remaining in the half, and taking it out of the back of his own end zone. He's going to think otherwise and just nail it. Cleveland kind of tempting the defense there for Lake Travis. Wisely takes a knee though, so they'll bring it out to the 25. 5 seconds remaining, so we'll have time for one last play here in this third quarter.
Well, difficult quarter there for Westfield when you think about it, because they took that opening kick of the quarter and ran nearly 7 minutes worth of offense and came away with no points. And then the punt by Hudson 5 pins them back at the 1. They get the safety, and now the field goal on the short field. Lake Travis in control here.
Yeah, when you see those numbers, you would automatically assume that Westfield put something on the board. But here they go. On offense again, now trailing by 13. Quick pass to the right side. That's complete over to Cleveland. And he'll be stopped about the 31-yard line. And that will do it for the third quarter here in Brenham, Texas, with Lake Travis leading Westfield 20-7. You are watching TexanLive.com.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Get the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas, and only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Back here for the start of the fourth quarter on TexanLive.com. Lake Travis with a 20-7 lead. They outscored Westfield in that third quarter, 5-0. Here's the snap, and sacked immediately in the backfield. Hill and Sterling Cole couldn't get anything done there. Sacked by Tevin Paul.
Paul just bulldozed his way through the offensive line there, and at 6'4", 265, he's a tough guy to stop when he gets momentum going. Sack number 6 for him this season.
Big loss on the play will now make it 3rd and 14. Ball on their own 21-yard line. Westfield needs to try to get something done here. They're running out of time now in the fourth quarter. Going for a short pass to Young. He's up the sideline, still on his feet. And now they're going to say he was out of bounds at the 30. Otherwise, he's into the end zone.
He stepped out of bounds back at the 31-yard line.
Otherwise, an impressive run from Young.
And he'll take a breather after that run. They had the blocking set up well. He got to the edge. It looked like he was gone, but we can't see from our vantage point with the Lake Travis team right there. We couldn't see that he stepped out of bounds, but the line judge did.
Lake Travis with a lot of reserves down on that sideline. Did manage managed to pick up 10 yards on the play. But a timeout will be called by Westfield once again to make sure they get this fourth down conversion right, see if they're doing the right thing. So we'll step out for a moment here and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
If you want a real authentic Texas barbecue, you need to come to Tin Roof. We've been doing barbecue for 12 years, and we're just a little mom and pop barbecue joint. So everything is cooked fresh here. We have brisket, sausage, chicken that's cooked fresh every day, ribs cooked fresh every day. We have the world's best turkey, and then we do like 15 side dishes, and the side dishes are all from scratch. On Friday and Saturday night we have live music. We'll have a band playing outside. So if you get a chance, come by and see me.
Back from that timeout. We're here in the fourth quarter. They've decided to punt it away. There's a little skip punt. Luckily, he grabbed that. It's going to be a high one. The fair catch called at the 32-yard line by Lake Travis. Well, actually, the 33-yard line is where they will spot it.
Number 2, Cade Green makes a fair catch on the front at the 33-yard line.
Cade Green coming away with the
First and 10 for the Cavaliers.
Fair catch. Just a minute has gone by in the fourth quarter.
Well, Westfield's not out of it, but they need a stop here to get the momentum back in this game.
Definitely not out, but yeah, you're right. They need to get something done to prevent this clock from continuing to tick. There's a quick pass to the right side. May have actually lost yardage on that completion.
Pass from Charlie Brewer is complete to number 4, Malik Barkley. Number 16, Christian Applewhite made the tackle.
Barkley with another reception. So he loses 3 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 19. Cavaliers running a trips left with one in the backfield. And here's Brewer set to throw. It's a short one across the field. Completed across the 30. Still on his feet. A first down, a little bit more. Flag goes down after the play was over with. Tensions might be rising in the late stages of this game.
There is a flag on the play.
As Cade Green is credited with that reception and first down.
Again, it's just a little crossing route, and they hit the man in stride, and good things happen.
So there's going to be a clipping penalty going against Lake Travis, so that'll back him up.
Mark off the penalty, takes it back to the 24-yard line.
We're about to have it near the 45-yard line. But now they're going to be backed up to their own 24. They're going to repeat second down. It's going to be 19 yards to go to the first down. 10-19 remaining in the game. Brewer looking to throw. He does. Gets it to his tight end across the 30, the 40. Still on his feet. And he might be gone. One man left to beat. Cade Brewer into the end zone. And that extends this Cavaliers lead now to 26-7.
Well, Charlie Brewer took about a 7-step drop. Saw Brewer out on the outside. First target he wanted to hit him. And then as Cade was going down the sideline, lined up his blockers, and as you said, he was gone.
Going for 2 on this play, and they get it. 2-point conversion is converted to the left side. That makes it 28-7 now here in the fourth quarter. Lake Travis increasing their lead against Westfield. We'll take another quick break and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
All Spas is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But All Spas is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, All Spas is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. All Spas is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Well, you don't want to say never, but with that touchdown now from the Cavaliers, making it 28-7 with 10 minutes left in this game, they may have just put it away.
And Westfield had Lake Travis right where they wanted them, pretty much 2nd and 19, back on their own 24, and Brewer to Brewer turned that deficit
right around there, yeah. And you know, it's funny because they had a really good field position before the personal foul. They had it near the 45-yard line, and they were backed up after the personal foul, and it didn't matter.
2 plays, 67 yards, 59 seconds.
That'll put a damper on anybody on defense really quickly. So here's the kickoff. Bounced about the 30-yard line, now picked up, taken across the 30 to about the 33-yard line by Bryce Cook.
Number 8, Bryce Cook returned the kick. Number 7, Aiden Estrada, and 22, Matthew Holloway.
Tune in to Fox Sports Southwest Friday nights from 11 to midnight for the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive. Join Howard Chen, Ted Johnson, Courtney Rowland, and Courtney Madden as they take you around the city with all the week's football action. That's the Houston High School Football Wrap-Up Show presented by Texan Drive from 11 to midnight Friday nights only on Fox Sports Southwest. So now 9:56 remaining in the game. 28 unanswered points by Lake Travis after Westfield had taken an early 7-0 lead. And they're fighting for their season right now. They don't have much time to do it. Trying to go to the air, manages to escape. And running it now and just getting clobbered. Sterling Cole.
Number 6, Aaron Brown Nixon made the tackle.
Brown Nixon wrapping him up, making a very aggressive tackle.
Corbin Pierce and Garrett Womack, it looked like had the sack, and somehow Cole escaped. Picked up the first down and more.
I thought he was lucky to get away from that, so a little positive play there from Westfield. So they set up for a trips left here. Pass incomplete, the wide open. Jalen Garrett cannot come away with it.
Incomplete. Number 4, Jalen Garrett is the intended receiver.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 on their own 43-yard line as Westfield. Clock stopped at 9:40.
Michael Mast with the hit on Cole right there. A step late though for the sack.
And that ball is thrown a little bit behind him, but still going to go to the air. Had a man downfield, and there is a lot of contact down there. And that is indeed going to be a pass interference as Joshua LeBlanc looked like he had his defender beat. Though it still was a pretty close play. Obviously the fans not too happy.
Well, it's a similar play that happened earlier in the game that they threw no flag on that the fans thought was a pass interference. And so this time they call it and it goes against Lake Travis and they're not so happy.
.9:33 remaining in this game.
That could be the break Westfield needs, though, to get back in this ball game.
Possibly. We saw this last night in the Atascocita game over in Round Rock. Looking to throw again. He's got a man wide open. It's Cleveland. He's across the 30. Dodges another tackle in the 20, still on his feet. Dodges another tackle, gets inside the 10-yard line. A great catch and run from Tyree Cleveland to get all the way up. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Mustangs.
A 36-yard play there for Westfield on that pitch and catch.
So a good spot there by Sterling Cole. Now he'll hand the ball off. Still on his feet. Near the goal line was Kenneth Rose. See, his knee came down before he could stretch the football out at the 3-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and goal from there. In a goal line stance. Taking it to the left side near the goal line was Ed Oliver. They're trying to do that thing again where they use the human brick wall to try to gouge his way through into the end zone.
It's the old refrigerator Perry from the Chicago Bears when they would put him in the backfield with Walter Payton in a similar goal line plays.
Refrigerator Perry, haven't heard from him in a while. Here they go again. This time they're in the end zone for the touchdown. Westfield scores for the first time since opening this game up with a 7-0 lead.
That was Sterling Cole took it in.
An official timeout on the field for an injured player.
There is an injury down on the field, so we'll take a quick break and be back for the extra point right after this.
The body is incredibly powerful. It's nimble and fluid, but sometimes we push it too far. That's when you need the strength of Memorial Hermann and our body of affiliated orthopedic specialists. With our Iron Man Sports Medicine Institute, they not only get your body back to where it was, they get it to go further. It's what makes us more than just hospitals. We are a body of experts. Memorial Hermann, advancing health.
So a touchdown by Sterling Cole, taking it himself. Gets Westfield to double digits, now makes it a 2-score game, 28-13.
Well, after missing so many points there during the game on drives that they had turnover on downs, Westfield finally gets into the end zone again, thanks in large part to that pass interference on Lake Travis.
That's right. Jay Villa in to try the extra point. Make it a 14-point game. And he does. So that'll make it Lake Travis 28 and Westfield 14 with 8:10 remaining in this ball game. You're listening and watching TexanLive.com.
Allspa's is so much more than Ace Hardware. Sure, we have nuts and bolts, lawn and garden, faucets and fixtures, lights and locks, even outdoor cooking. But Allspa's is also a boutique featuring the finest names in jewelry and home accessories. But most importantly, Allspa's is a friendly, helpful family of people who take pride in their products and services. Allspa's is Ace Hardware, and so much more.
Have you been to TexanLive.com? If not, I'm here to tell you that TexanLive.com is the new home for high school sports. Check us out at TexanLive.com.
Only 14 points separates these two teams. Lake Travis 28, Westfield 14. I'm Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer Will Betts here on TexanLive.com. 8:10 left in this ball game.
Carson Pepe is the deep man for Lake Travis on this kickoff. Stands all alone at his 21.
It's going to be an onside kick, and that's wrapped up at the 49-yard line. Looks like it was Brewer.
Number 10, Cade Brewer, recovered the onside kick at the 49-yard line on the 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers.
So decent field position for Lake Travis as they start off their next drive. Now their lead cut to 28-14.
What are the odds we see a lot of Santiago Villegas now from the running back for Lake Travis?
It's definitely possible. They're lined up in the pistol formation. And there you go. And he's going to get a good run here. He's got himself a first down across the 40 down to the 37-yard line in Westfield territory.
Number 35, Santiago Villegas carried the ball. 31, Christopher Rodriguez, and 15, Terry Johnson made the tackle.
Letting that clock tick down. It is now at 10 seconds on the play clock. Now it's 7.5 left in the game. And an off pistol formation. Villegas will get it again, but he won't get very far, probably to the line of scrimmage. That ball comes loose, and it looks like Westfield has come away with it. Let's wait for the call, but it looks like everybody on that sideline is confident that they have the ball. And there it is. The referee's doing to indicate that Westfield has taken over on this ball.
The linebacker, Keith McGee, recovered that fumble for Westfield.
Carried the ball. He was tackled by 45, Greg Green, with a fumble. It was recovered by the Mustangs in line, Keith McGee.
So with 7:23 remaining, Westfield will be back on offense. As I said before, fighting for their season and fighting for their lives right now. Sterling Cole. Three-step drop will heave it downfield. He's got a man in off the fingertips of Joshua LeBlanc. Otherwise, he may have been into the end zone. What a throw from Sterling Cole.
Wow, right on the money. We talked about his arm earlier, the accuracy of it, and he laid it right there for LeBlanc. They went for it all on that first play.
A lot of these Cavaliers fans on the sideline, or in the stands rather, holding their breath on that one. Here goes Westfield. A lot of pressure. He's just going to throw a screen to Young. He's going to pick up maybe 5 yards on the play. On 2nd and 10. Now 7 minutes remaining in this game.
Cole is complete to 32, Daniel Young. Number 13, Jaden Hutchins. And 25, Austin Miller made the tackle. Ball's at the 46-yard line.
That turnover there by Lake Travis, the first of the game for either team.
These are great teams that take care of the football. Not many interceptions by the quarterback. Looking to throw. He's going to heave it downfield again. That looks like it's caught this time on the far end. It is at the 16-yard line in Lake Travis territory.
Kenneth Rose out of the backfield.
Number 3, Kenneth Rose. Number 6, Aaron Brown Nixon was defending.
Yeah, you talked about the 3 interceptions that Westfield's thrown all season. Lake Travis has only 5 fumbles coming into this game all season.
They're going to hand the ball off on 1st and 10. Nearing the end zone now, taken down from behind. Once again, that was Kenneth Rose.
Number 3, Kenneth Rose carried the ball.
Trying to finish off what he started on that catch.
On the play down to the 3-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
So after picking up the first down, a 1st and goal for Westfield. Looked like a quarterback sneak.
Made an illegal procedure penalty against the Mustangs.
Oh, it's an illegal procedure, excuse me.
Five-yard penalty backs it up to the 8-yard line.
So that'll back them up 5 yards. Instead of being at the 3, they're now at the 8-yard line. Still first and goal. Clock ticking now at 6 minutes. Play clock is at 2, is at 1. It runs out. And a delay of game coming against the Mustangs.
Delay of game penalty called against the Mustangs.
Back-to-back 5-yard penalties. Push them back to the 13-yard line after they were at the 3-yard line on first and goal.
Not only do they lose the yardage, but they're losing the time off the clock as well.
That's very true. Now 5.5 remaining. Tight end in motion. Young's going to get the ball. He's going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss about the 18-yard line. Probably about another 5-yard loss. That clock continues to tick. 4-yard loss makes it second and goal from the 17-yard line. Pass over the head of Young, incomplete. Stopping the clock at 4:51. So now be a third and goal from the 17-yard line. Boy, it didn't look like much was going to happen here in this game. It looked like Lake Travis is just running away with it. Now the Mustangs can make things interesting here if they can convert. They've got 2 downs to get into the end zone. Sterling Cole still looking to throw. He'll go to the end zone, and that pass is incomplete, intended for Joshua LeBlanc in the back of the end zone.
If you're Westfield, you got to be wondering on those missed opportunities that they had, like that first drive, the second half when they came away with nothing, what this game would be like had they turned any of those drives that became turnover on downs into points.
That's correct. In the first half, they had a 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line of Lake Travis and couldn't get anything done. Actually ended up losing yardage on that 4-down territory. Well, 4:44 left in this game. It is 4th and goal for the Mustangs after 2 5-yard penalties, a loss on a run, and 2 incomplete passes. They now stand at 4th and goal on that 17-yard line, and now he's looking to run it himself. He's going to have to get into the end zone. He's going to be close. Is he in? He is! Unbelievable run there from Dylan Sterling Cole to get into the end zone on 4th and goal from the 17-yard line. Unbelievable.
And just when we thought it was over.
Exactly. That's
Westfield says not so fast. That was a huge run. He had two Lake Travis players right on his back as well.
Here's the snap, and that kick may have been partially blocked. Did it get through? Wow. Managed to find its way through. So 4:34 left in this game. It has become incredibly interesting. Mustangs trail the Cavaliers 28-21. We'll be back for the conclusion of this game here on TexanLive.com.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate, it's hassle-free. It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
America's best-selling brand now offers friends and neighbors pricing to everyone on all Ford vehicles, but only for a limited time at your participating Texas Ford dealer.
Well, we thought this game might have been over. Lake Travis had a 28-7 lead, and they looked like they were dominating on all ends of this field, outscoring the Mustangs 5-0 in that third quarter. Well, guess what? 2 touchdowns by the Mustangs have them trailing by 1 score now, 28-21. Taken at the 20-yard line by Lake Travis. He'll get about 10 yards on the return to about the 30-yard line.
Huge turnover there by Lake Travis. Westfield made them pay with a 7-play, 59-yard drive to pull within a touchdown of Lake Travis.
There are 2 penalties, an offside and an illegal procedure, both against the Mustangs.
I don't know that Lake Travis has been in a game. I have to check my numbers here real quick and see if Lake Travis has been in a game this close all season. Closest game they played, 35-14 win over Austin.
My goodness. Well, fans not used to this kind of pressure.
Yeah, Westfield is silenced.
Run up the middle, perhaps trying to run the clock down. Number 35, Santiago Villegas carried the ball. 11 had Oliver, and 25, Brett Green made the tackle.
Villegas gets about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Exactly 4 minutes remain in this ball game. 20 seconds on the clock, or the game clock. About to say shot clock.
That's tomorrow at the basketball game.
There we go. There's the snap up the middle, and diving over the pile was Brewer. And it looks more and more evident that they're just trying to kill the clock.
Out to the 42-yard line. It's 3rd and 4.
Picks up about 3 more on that play. 3rd and 4 coming up. 3:10 and ticking on the scoreboard. And about 10 seconds left on the play clock. And the whistles go off as a timeout will be taken by Lake Travis with exactly 3 minutes left. So we'll take a quick timeout and be right back here on TexanLive.com.
DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas. How does your typical Texas mom stop the afternoon munchies?
Mom, we're hungry.
With a quick stop at DQ. From great DQ desserts like the Blizzard to classic dip cones, shakes, sundaes, and more. Because DQ has something for everybody. For the best treats and eats in Texas, there's only one place to stop. DQ, this is the stop sign of Texas.
Welcome back into TexanLive.com. Mark M. Johnson along with Lou Rush and our production engineer, Will Betts. 3 minutes exactly on that clock. It's a 28-21 lead for the Cavaliers on top of the Mustangs. And they're facing a 3rd and 4 by the Lake Travis Cavaliers. Here's the snap. Brewer with a fake handoff. A rollout. Now throw. Incomplete pass. Intended for the other Brewer. But picked up nicely. It looked like Kerry Johnson.
Yeah, it was Kerry Johnson on the defense there. Looks like Westfield's liable to get this ball back here with decent field position.
Makes it all the more interesting here. 2:55 remaining. Westfield looked like they were dead and out of time. Are now back with the football. They're going to have it at the 40-yard line in their own territory. Another benefit for them in that situation was that Lake Travis was kicking against the wind.
So this is what it all comes down to. You've got the Lake Travis ranked number 20 in the United States on the USA Today football poll, high school football poll, leading by 7 with 2:49 to play in the game. And Westfield with the ball. And seemingly the momentum.
Definitely with all the momentum right now. Killing Lake Travis momentum, though the fans trying to give their team a little boost. Getting up off their seats right now. Sterling Cole stepping up into the pocket. Hennessey's throwing, but that pass is complete in the 40-yard line. Still on his feet and getting tackled from behind about the 25-yard line. Falling forward was LeBlanc.
Dylan Sterling Cole's pass complete to number 12, Joshua LeBlanc. Number 5, Robert Lee Reyes, and 26, Michael Mass made the tackle.
Now 2:35 remaining in the game. Lining up quickly. Sterling Cole in the shotgun. Cleveland running a short little route. They're going to go to him, and that pass picked off. To the left side, tackled at the 21-yard line.
Wow, Jeremy Edwards, who leads this team in interceptions with 5, now got number 6 and pretty much seals the game for Lake Travis. And I don't know if Cole actually saw him. Cleveland was behind him, and that was the intended receiver, but it went straight to Edwards. He didn't even have to move.
Yeah, definitely misread route there by the quarterback and the wide receiver. Sterling Cole and Cleveland not on the same page there. And Cleveland, you could see him after the play was just kind of shocked. So here's the run up the middle. It's going to be a short run. Maybe you lost a yard on the play, but that's not what they're concerned about. They're just concerned about running this clock down. 2 minutes remain in the game. 30 seconds on the game, or the play clock. Continuing to let it run down, now down to 10 seconds. Here's the snap and the handoff to the right side. A pretty good pickup there from Malik Barkley.
Malik Barkley carried the ball. 16, Christian Applewhite made the tackle.
What's going on here? Penalty's going to go against Lake Travis. So not quite sure what the referees are talking about here.
Well, both teams get a breather. It stops the clock at the moment either way.
The winner of this game will go on to play the winner of Highland Park in Midway. Only 1:25 remaining in this game. For now, the clock or the scoreboard says 3rd and 6. Ball is on the 27-yard line. I can't imagine anything will change. They finally get back to the line here on 3rd and 6, and they need to stop here. There's the run to the right side. He's going to lean forward. He may have gotten the first down. If he did, that's the ball game. Chains are moving. That will probably do it. First down picked up on 3rd and 6.
And Villegas seals the deal for Lake Travis with that run.
In victory formation, it may appear. Yep. They'll kneel the ball. They'll probably have to kneel one last time. For Westfield and their fantastic season to rest.
Well, Westfield gave them a heck of a fight, though, here in the 4th quarter. With 8 minutes to play, they were trailing 28-7.
That's what we wanted to see. We wanted to see a good fight between both of these teams. Westfield defeating teams like Manville and North Shore this season. We're not going to go down quietly, I'm sure. So there's the final knee, and that'll do it. Westfield will come up just short of tying this game. They fall to Lake Travis 28-21.
Westfield 21. I'd like to congratulate the Westfield Mustangs on a fine season. And Lake Travis is moving on next week. They will play Waco Midway. They defeated the Highland Park.
We'll be back in just a moment to wrap it up here in Brenham, Texas on TexanLive.com.
Download the new Fox Sports Southwest Football Friday app. Connect and get live scores statewide. Find games near you. Plus, get your photos on our Friday night show. This is the one app that can handle high school football in Texas. Hit the App Store and type Football Friday. Friday high school football isn't over till you watch High School Scoreboard live. Final scores, big plays, plus the DQ Big Game of the Week.
Be a part of the most watched high school football show in Texas.
Friday on Fox Sports Southwest.
Only one network is big enough to cover the great state of Texas. And only one show travels across the state to get the skinny on high school sports every week, all year long. You want the best in high school sports? Catch High School Spotlight on Fox Sports Southwest.
Well, the game has concluded here in Brenham. Lake Travis wins this one 28-21. Mark M. Johnson here with Lou Rush and our production engineer, Will Betts. Well, Lou, it was 28-7. After Westfield took a 7-0 lead, Lake Travis came back and made it a 28-7 game. We thought they were dead in the water, and they were revived just a bit, coming up with 14 unanswered points here in the 4th quarter and almost came away with it at the very end.
Yeah, it was one play and really a mistake that put Westfield back in the game, the fumble, and then it looked like Westfield may actually tie the game. They were looking for LeBlanc on a slant pattern in the end zone, but Cole threw the ball straight to Jeremy Edwards, and he caught it like a good, strong safety would do, and that turned out to be the play that ended the game, or ended the season for Westfield, as Lake Travis came away with the 28-21 win.
Lake Travis will now head to the regional quarterfinals, where they will face off against the Midway Panthers after they defeated the Highland Park Park Scots 50-31 earlier today, or actually just moments ago, as they also had a 2 o'clock start time. Some other scores in the area here in 6A Division II. Eastwood fell to Lamar 42-35. Spring defeated Hendrickson 38-14. Katy, of course, defeated Cy Ranch 59-20 in a battle of state runners-up last year. Strake Jesuit continues their season 44-28 victory over Cy Creek. Clear Creek's undefeated season comes to an end, and their season as well, as they fall to number 10 ranked Manville Mavericks. And Clemens defeats Brandeis 35-31 to move on, and Alexander defeats, or actually Alexander fell to San Benito 56-36. Friendswood surprised everyone, defeating Dawson 49-42. And we'll go over some other scores in the area later, but right now what you look at here is Westfield didn't go down without a fight. Like we said, they defeated teams like Manville and North Shore earlier in the season. You thought that they had every chance in the world fighting for this game, despite not even being given a chance. And congratulations to Westfield Mustangs and a fantastic season for them.
Yeah, quite a ball game we saw last night, and tonight's turned out to be just, or this afternoon's turned out to be just as good here in Brenham. Lake Travis just took their pictures with their area championship signs. As you said, they move on to the regional quarterfinals, and Westfield goes home.
As we give a congratulations to Westfield, certainly good luck to Lake Travis as well here from TexanLive.com. Well, Lou, 2 games in 2 days. It's been fun, man.
Enjoyed. Let's do it again sometime.
No doubt. I hope you all have enjoyed our live streaming of tonight's game here on TexanLive.com. Again, if you'd like to know more about Texan Live, feel free to check out the rest of the website for incredible highlight videos, archive games, upcoming events, and a whole lot more. You can like our Facebook page, Texan Live, follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Texan_Live, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Texan Live, as well. That'll do it here from Brenham. Once again, what's your final score? The Westfield Mustangs fall to the Lake Travis Cavs, 28-21. This has been a production of Texan Live and TexanLive.com. For my colleague Lou Rush and our production engineer, Will Betts, I'm Mark M. Johnson saying so long, good night from Brenham, Texas.